Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your spirit guide message for money and career. Now, I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now, Cancer, and see what the cards have to say, what spirit has to say. So I'm going to be moving your spirit animal cards over to the side. These will be layered on top of the tarot because they work so beautifully together, and this will be done at the end once the tarot is read. I'm going to be moving down your botanical oracle cards, moving up your chakra and your tarot cards. And let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit guide message reading. Money and career, Cancer. Spirit guide message reading, 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 money and career, Cancer. Spirit guide message, 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 money and career, Cancer. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. This one right here, adversity. Ooh. And this one right here, ritual. And build. Huh. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now, all these cards are listed in the description box below, so if any of them kind of catch your fancy, you can find them all there. This is very interesting. You're building a ritual as you rise out of adversity, as you rise higher. There's something that is coming to you. There's something that you're seeing more. There's something that you're building around you. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Spirit guide message, money and career, Cancer. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, this one, these two right here because they stuck to my hand. Mother Earth and family. This is the Earth Star Chakra, spelt Earth and then star and then chakra. So if you want to Google it, because I do know that before I got these cards, it was a new one for me. So this is located 6 inches below your feet here, and it is Mother Earth shining through. And then you have the root chakra and family shining through here for you. So that is beautiful. Spirit guide message, money and career, Cancer. Spirit guide message, money and career, Cancer. I'm really curious to see what your cards have to say. Spirit guide message, money and career, Cancer. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay, that is where we're going to stop. At the center of everything is the 10 of Cups. You're crowned by the 3 of Swords. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Moon card, a Pisces energy, a time frame February 19th to March 20th, the Page of Wands, the World. Then you have the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm intrigued. Okay, so let's start off with your chakra cards. So we have the Earth Star, we have the Earth Star Chakra. We have Mother Earth right here. And there is a huge connection to you and the Earth Cancer, there's a huge connection to you and prosperity, the divine feminine. Your spirit guide is moving you forward, and you two are intertwined, but there's a sense of a bigger picture. And when you feel drained, overwhelmed, as if you are totally by yourself, there you can be revitalized, re-energized by going outside and connecting with the earth. That is going to be something that is astoundingly powerful for you. But you're also looking at the bigger picture of things. There's also a hugely creative time for you, planting seeds of what you desire to create in financially and career-wise, because you are shining through as a student of things when it comes to your career. You're looking at things and you're seeing things in new lights. Gifts are being given to you, and you are definitely being molded by these gifts right here, because they are to you, especially with the Ace of Cups. But there is something more. There is something here. Yeah. Excuse me. There's a connection to family also that is leading you forward. It can be providing for your family. It can be, living up to your family's expectations or surpassing your family's expectations. There's also a sense of community around you. Now, if you do not have that community, know that you in spirit, family, right there, instant family. And it is really beautiful. It is really powerful for you. Right? Healing and cleansing your Earth Star Chakra and your Root Chakra would be highly beneficial, right? Earth Star Chakra is represented by the color black, so I just see that as this. I just see it as a beautiful, like velvety black, just so rich, so lovely. And then the Root Chakra is represented by the color red, and so just see that as a ruby red. Just a beautiful, beautiful red, shining through all impurities, sliced away by spirit, taken away by spirit. The golden healing light moves all impurities away. You can listen to a chakra cleanse on YouTube, most definitely. You guys know I love the Tibetan singing bowls, so you can definitely do that too, to cleanse the chakras and move you forward. But then we get to this really intense botanical oracle meaning here. So we started off with adversity, which led us to ritual, which then led us to build. So through adversity, you have built a ritual that is, well, I guess it would be built right here, but you have built a ritual that is moving you towards building something more successful, more prosperous, more glorious. That's why you're coming through as the page. You're looking at things with new eyes, bringing a child's insight into things. So you might be sitting there and saying, okay, in my career, I really don't want a child's insight. It took me a really long time to learn this or to master this. And, what the heck? But it's like fresh eyes coming into a situation and saying, well, why have you always done it this way? And so with Marshmallow here, it says adversity, elderberry is ritual, and then the cattail is built. I also view the cattails as, since they grow by water, I view it as building a raft. It's like something to keep you afloat. Something is keeping you focused, driven. That's what you're building towards. And the rituals are to ground you, to stabilize you, to help you move forward. So the rituals here are really helping to define you. If you don't have your rituals, it's kind of like there is something that you do before you work, before you start. And I would highly recommend connecting with spirit before you start working. Okay, if you work with a lot of people, this can become overwhelming. So I would do so gradually, but there is the sense here of a connection that builds you forward, that guides you, that binds you, that leads you towards something magnificent. And you're rising above adversity, but you would never have gotten to this point in your life if you didn't have adversity. All right. So here you're learning so much. You are learning so much, and you're being so profoundly guided. Okay. So at the heart of everything, we have the 10 of Cups. 10 is a completion of a cycle. It's moving towards what you love. It can be that family is very much on your mind because you have here, you have here a nice little family. And there is the sense here of working towards something greater, something more. There's a sense of love, compassion, completion, security, abundance, just a sense of, and a sense of, can you believe we did this? Can you believe we made it? Now, it might not be you and a partner. It might very well be you saying this to spirit. Can you believe we've gotten this far? Can you believe that we've come out of the muck and the mire, that I've learned so much, that you've been able to guide me so brilliantly for the next generation, for for so many to learn from you, Cancer. And what I'm seeing here is that now you're looking towards the future. You're looking towards the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. And your passion at times is going to be, it's not your passion, it is, it's your work, your drive. The wands for me represent work. It represents what you are passionate about, what you are creating. At times you're going to be looking out, you're going to need to clear your head, you're going to be needing to look at, what you desire for the future and take work kind of out of it, because it can kind of mucky things up. This might not be your forever job, or this might be, you might have stepping stones that you want to take to get to something more, to see something clearer from the distance that you couldn't see before. Yeah, that's very much it. And as you see more clearly, as you embrace more passionately what it is that you desire, then you go back to the wands and you sit there and you're like, oh, okay, I can see now how to put this in action. I can see now how to go after what I love, what I desire, and where it is that I want to be. But you need to step back a bit, and you really need to embrace your heart, Cancer, because you are a you are a water sign energy. And as a water sign energy, there is a need to embrace your heart, the flow of things. Water and fire work well together, because if you look at it as the sun is fire, in the sky, and you have your passion here, it warms the waters enough for that, so that they flow, and they're not all iced and melted, and not melted. So here, your passion keeps the beauty of your heart flowing. So stagnicity, I believe that's a word, becoming stagnant is not something that you want to happen during this time. And that's why you're embracing what you love. That's why you're looking at things anew. You're setting long-term goals for yourself during this time. And you're looking at where you want to be, what you truly desire. And as you do so, you're going to be facing heartbreaks and pains that you have experienced before. It's kind of like, okay, it's not that you're facing them, it's that you're confronting them. That's the word that I want. You're confronting them, and you're saying, this does not have the same impact over me that it does, but that it did. But you kind of have to stare it dead in the eye, Cancer. And it especially goes after your heart, because of course the swords are stabbing through the heart. And so you're looking at things, you're looking at what you want, you're looking at what you desire, you're looking at where it is that you want to be. And this heartbreak, this pain, this disappointment, this something that had defined you before comes forward. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't face this again. This is something that I thought I left behind. This is something I do not want in my life anymore. This is something that isn't me. And as you confront it, and this is something that you usually hide from. You'll usually sit there and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, well, I'm not really that good at that. Or, this person was really right when they said this negative thing about me. There's something here that you're confronting, and it's actually letting you heal. And it's moving you forward in business and just in your mind in general. It doesn't have to be in business. If you are a stay-at-home parent, you still work, and you work astoundingly hard. So here, as you are moving forward, the Seven of Swords is saying you're gathering up your knowledge. You need to leave two things behind. Two things, and you're looking back at this heartbreak, and I see he's smirking there, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, I remember you. It's like, hello darkness, my old friend. It's like you do not have this power over me anymore. And it can be sneakiness here that you're embracing, and I would say to embrace kind of your sneakiness, your cunning. And I don't mean sneakiness in a bad way. I mean that you're looking at things, and you're looking at, what has hurt you, what has defined you for so long, and you're saying, you know what, no, that was actually a lesson well learned. That was a hardship well had. And as you move forward, you're able to curtail, you're able to sidestep these moments, because you embrace your cunning and your truth and your power and your understanding. And this happens mentally. This happens in communications when you're talking to somebody during this time. Yeah, and it's about money, it's about career, it's about moving forward. You're looking at one thing, they could be looking at the other. This could be somebody who sits there and just tells you you're not working hard enough, and if only you could kind of get things moving, you'd be able to be more successful, but unfortunately you're not, so you're always going to stay in the position that you have. That kind of thing, that kind of bull, you're not going to stand for it. You're really not, and you're going to sit there and you're going to listen to this person. You're going to take in this knowledge, and at first it's really going to hurt you. I mean, you could have already taken in this knowledge, and it hurt and it cut. And now you're like, you know what, no more. You start looking for a new job. You start situating yourself for a promotion. You start looking at things new. You start doing something on the side that you love, and you're like, listen, this is going to be the way that I move forward. This is going to be what I want to define myself as a career, So here you're going to be looking at things, and you kind of have an ace up your sleeve, is what I'm seeing, but you have to leave two things. And I love that he's holding one sword, and there are two swords on the floor. So taking out one sword, and the other two falling to the ground, and it's like, I do not need this anymore. I will not have this drama in my life anymore. I will not be defined by this anymore. And there's the power that moves you forward from there. This then moves you to the moon card. Fear. The moon card also is beautiful, but this is a Pisces energy, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces can achieve anything if they can overcome their fear. You can achieve anything, Cancer, if you overcome your fear. All right, you're represented by the Chariot. If you do not race too fast, all right, if you are not too kind of wild and loose with your heart, okay, what your heart truly desires, you can accomplish anything. Charioteers, that was like being the NASCAR racer of the ancient world. So there's a love for speed, for adventure, for this thrill of life. But there's some fear, there's some doubt that has been holding you back. And this stems from vampiric energy with the Four of Pentacles. That's my vampiric energy card. This stems from negative people seeing you, seeing your possibilities, seeing your insecurities, and wanting to play off of that. Really wanting to feed that because you can't be as successful as them, or you can't have the life that they want. So they're going to have to take that from you. And the way that they take that is by knocking you down, is by saying, oh no, you can't possibly think that you could do this. You can't possibly think that you could do that. And you had started to redefine yourself. Redefine yourself from a place of lack, a lack with money, a fear with money. There's just not enough money in this world. There's just not enough wealth for me. How can I move forward? Where is it that I want to be? And you're stepping back and you're seeing things new. You're seeing things with new eyes. You're seeing things with new power. You're severing this negative energy tie. And as you sever the negative energy tie with the Pisces energy, you embrace the truth of your heart. You move in the power of your current, of your current position, but also of your current state of mind. And you let yourself move forward towards a peace that you thought was unobtainable when it comes to the business world, when it comes to your prosperity, your money, your success, and your power. And as you embrace this peace, you find out that you do not need to hold on to money because money holds on to you. A disclaimer, all right? I understand what Spirit is saying here, but do know that this does not mean just spend recklessly. Make sure you have a savings. Make sure you're being wise with your money, with your coin, because, if you just spend like it's always going to come and you don't need to have savings, that can be detrimental. Then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is the fire sign energy in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. This is your passion. This is your creation. This is your work. This is what you desire, being known for on this earthly plane. Or maybe it's your calling, your vocation. So here, you are studying, you are learning. You have been called to something great, because I see this as kind of like answering a call, the way she's looking up, the way she's looking at things. And as you are moving forward, as you are studying, as you are understanding, as you are taking in your passion, the Ace of Cups says God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, hands you this gift of love, hands you this gift of healings. It cleanses the heart. So it can be like a waterfall, because the water is overflowing, and it can be like a waterfall of emotion. So there can be tears that come. There can be a sense of feeling, emotionally vulnerable at times. I see that you take this because you do have the moon card here, and this is a water sign energy, but you take this through pieces, through drips and drabs, and in small, beautiful ways, because this is a gift just for you. And as you take it, as you move forward, as you embrace it, you find yourself rising higher. You find yourself becoming more. But it isn't as if you take this cup in your hands and you drink of it, and it is all of a sudden everything changes. All of a sudden everything is different. There's a slower taking of this gift. There's a slower beauty, glory, understanding that comes over you because of this. And this is a gift from the divinity. This is a gift from Spirit. And Spirit is saying that if you follow your heart, when you take in new things, this is also a time of tremendous learning. You can stumble across something. Spirit is saying that you can definitely stumble across something or be taking a class. And you can also be online, just mindlessly flipping through YouTube or mindlessly flipping through so many things. And then all of a sudden something catches your eye and you start reading about it or you start listening about it. And you're like, you're inspired and you're like, what's more? What more can I learn about this? What more is there out there for me? in this category that has caught your fancy, that has started to inspire you, that is moving you forward. And what I'm seeing here is that it starts with something small, but this is a time of tremendous learning for you. And this learning gets to be incorporated into your day-to-day life. It gets to be incorporated into your work, into your passion, into the way that you want to be moving forward. And as you embrace this, you start to see, oh wow, this is what I want. This is what I desire. This is the path. Like I thought it was going to be this way, but this is the path over here. Because you're starting to look out over the edge and see, yes, your passions lie over here with the wands, towards your future. But you're looking out and you're saying, oh my gosh, there is another avenue, there is another road, there is another way. And then what you had been holding on to, here, this can also be kind of like a hoarder mentality, like hold on to it. You don't know when you're going to need it. There is a sense of, a place of lack that comes, and it comes from that vampiric energy. It comes from being drained and being overwhelmed. Now you let it free, and you see the whole world open up to you. It's like you let free your worries, your fears, your doubts, your apprehensions, your heartbreak when it comes to money, when it comes to success. Because there could have been somebody who spoke negativity over you, who said, oh, you think you're going to be successful, Cancer? I mean, come on, not you. And you thought, oh, okay, because you were young, because you were vulnerable at that time, because the person who spoke was supposed to be an expert at what they were talking about. And then here, the world opens up to you and you rise to new heights. You start to see that any way that you had defined yourself, by disabilities, by disorders, by lack, it just isn't true anymore. And it wasn't true before. But you had to come to that realization on your own. And as you realize it, you start to see the passion and the power leading you forward. You have planted so much. You have planted in the earth what you want, what you desire, the way that you want to move forward, the prosperity that is coming, right? And your harvest is coming. It's not quite yet. So I don't want you to sit there and be like, oh, great, now I just have to wait. And when is the prosperity going to come? I would love to just have everything fall into my lap. Everybody would. Everybody would. Who would turn that down? Oh, greatness is coming your way. Just sit back on your couch and it'll be there. No, this is saying that you've planted the seeds. There's still hard work to go. I mean, you still need to weed the beds. You still need to water the crops. You still need to do all of that. And the prosperity comes. But if you watch it, if you stare at it every day, it's not going to make it come faster. But if you are proactive, you nurture it, you help it, you grow it, you love it, okay? You love the prosperity that you're sending out into the world. It grows, it develops, it becomes. And as it becomes, you embrace your knowledge, you embrace your truth. And you look at a new horizon, a new dawn, a new day, a new sense of success. So let's see what your spirit animal cards have to say. Spirit guide message, Cancer, money and career. Spirit guide message, money and career for Cancer. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Now, before I lay these down, I just want to say, be mindful of a Pisces energy during this time, or somebody who is very emotional. They're not in tune with their emotions in that positive, beautiful, wonderful Pisces way. They're kind of on a negative side right now. And that can really pull you down. Their energy can also be very draining to you and make you doubt your own success, make you doubt your own prosperity. I do see here a very good connection with a fire sign energy in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But be mindful that their passion, their determination aligns with yours, or they're going to try and make you bend to their will instead of finding a beautiful middle ground. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to lay out these oracle cards quietly. All right. So at the heart of everything here is the hummingbird spirit. And it says, be here now. Be in the present. Celebrate what you deserve to celebrate. Love what is in front of you. Love will guide you. Love will lead you forward. Love is what you're fueled off of, Cancer, because you are that water sign energy. And as you move forward in love, as you move forward in your heart's desire, in your heart's truth, in the sense of success and prosperity and calm and peace, you stand in the present and you are able to thrive. You are able to thrive and you are able to move forward in that beauty, in that understanding, and in that, just, yeah, that's it. It's like a sighing moment. It's like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been working towards. You will have those moments during this time where you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm working towards. This is what I desire. And I know that this reading isn't dated because whenever you come across it is the exact moment that Spirit wants you to hear this message. But there is this time where you go, oh, okay, this is what's important to me. Because Spirit does not worry about the money that lines your bank account. All right? To Spirit, your greatest wealth is in your happiness, is in your prosperity, is in your abundance. And Spirit is saying, be in the here now, because in a way you're rich beyond measure. Okay? And it comes with love. And it could just be with Spirit's love for you as you move forward, the future that Spirit has planned for you. So be in the here now, celebrate these moments, because this leads you to the flamingo spirit, which says embrace the in-between. As you embrace the in-between, you start looking at new avenues, new ideas, new ways of defining yourself, embracing your truth, embracing what you desire and where you desire being, and how people perceive you. Because the flamingo spirit, what I love about the flamingo spirit is that, and when it says embrace the in-between, is that flamingos are white birds. It's the fish that they eat that turns them pink. So when you embrace the in-between, what is in between the flamingo to make it turn pink? It's the enzymes in the food, or whatever it is in the food that they eat. And so here, I'm seeing that it is this unseen spirit that is such an integral part of you during this time. And as you embrace it, as you embrace the unknown, as you embrace the in-between, as you embrace a different outcome, not a different outcome, but a different pathway to the future that you want, a radiance shines from you. People start to see something different. People start to see, you holding yourself differently. The aura around you changes. You come into a power, and as you come into this power, you move towards the grasshopper spirit, which says, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith against the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment, the despair, the upset. Look it dead in the eye and then say, I'm moving away from you. I'm taking this leap of faith from you. You're not defining me anymore. I'm defining me. And as you do this, as you say this, as you move forward in this power, you have the starfish spirit coming in, and it says you're open to infinite possibilities. As you look towards your future, as you look at that heartbreak and you say, you're not defining me anymore. You're not what I want. And it can also be that you have this conversation with a person who is using past heartbreaks, past pains, past disappointments, or past ways that they helped you out. Like, oh, Cancer, lend me a helping hand. I helped you out before, but their stakes are so much higher. It's like their way of helping you out isn't actually going to do anything more than put you both into a stickier situation, right? And you don't want that. You don't want to be part of their drama here. So you are moving forward. You need to stand your ground. Ooh, goodness, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, no, okay. Oh, good. So now, sorry about that. Now you are looking at things, and as you're open to infinite possibilities, you start to see that what once held you back, what once made you doubt yourself, or think, oh, I always have to be the nice one. I always have to be the one who does the right thing, who does the good thing. It's not that you're not doing the right thing or the good thing. It's that you're not sacrificing yourself for everyone. You're not, saying, okay, my happiness doesn't matter. Your happiness does, and I'll throw me under the bus. So here, you are open to infinite possibilities because you've gathered your knowledge, you've gathered your wisdom, and you're moving forward in that truth. As you do so, you have the wasp spirit. And I love the wasp spirit because it's honest. And it says sometimes life stings, and sometimes it does. Sometimes, no matter what, no matter how well you do something, no matter how nice you are, no matter how much you've planned, sometimes life kicks you in the face. I have a wonderful saying. It's a little crude, but it always makes me giggle. And it says, and I say that when you embrace wisdom, it's when you know that sometimes life is just Zeus pissing on you. I mean, I know it's super crude, and what you do is that as you move forward in life, you start to wear a rain hat and an umbrella and galoshes and a rain jacket, and you're sitting there and you defend yourself against this nonsense and against this meanness that is Zeus, and you move forward in your power and in your truth. I don't know, it always makes me giggle. And I just see you in a very frustrating situation. And this is the way that you can kind of laugh at it. It's like, wow, Zeus is a jerk. Because in mythology, Zeus was a jerk. And you keep on moving forward. And you find out that the fears that you have are from those moments where Zeus was a jerk, where things just didn't go right, where power was taken out of your hands. And now you're looking at the light of the moon, and you're seeing the calm, you're seeing the beauty, you're seeing that not everything needs to be known. And sometimes life stings, yes, but it also empowers you, it emboldens you. There's going to be a way here that you are, oh, that's funny, because you are inspired through anger. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean flying into a rage. I mean I'll show you type of thing. I'll show you. And as you show them, as you claim your power, as you claim your truth, as you walk in your glory, you just step back for a moment and you sit there and you're like, wow, look what I did when everybody thought I would fail. Look at what I did when it felt like the gods themselves of old tried to, pull me down. And so you should be astoundingly proud of yourself, Cancer. Because even though life stings, you rise. And even though sometimes things are terribly unfair, you are exquisite in your grace for it and in your determination to keep on moving forward and to not let anybody deter you from your goals. This then leads you to the deer spirit, which says, bring a gentle touch. As you remove yourself from negative energy, as you release doubts and fears, you bring the gentle touch to things. You bring the sense of love and beauty and understanding. And as you embrace this gentle touch, as you embrace this gentle truth, you move forward, and there becomes a place of peace at your heart center. And as you embrace that peace, you have the koala spirit, which said, Spirit has a plan. And that's as you're looking at things anew. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your passion, when it comes to what you desire, Spirit has a plan. Do not think you need to have that same plan, or that you need to know that plan. Spirit has a plan for you. Let it develop. Keep on taking in the knowledge. You are like a sponge at this time, and it is going to be so worth your while. All the knowledge, all the insight, all the inspiration that you've been taking in. This then moves you to the giraffe spirit, which says, see the big picture. See the big picture as love, joy, prosperity, success is handed to you. See the big picture as your heart is opened, as things are cleansed, as you have a good cry, and you sit there and you let go of the pain that you have been holding for so long, that has kept you back from being the successful person that you want to be. Because there's some part of you that has been self-sabotaging, that has been doubting, that has been saying, oh no, I can't be prosperous. I can't have this power, this truth come into my life. And the answer is yes, you can. Yes, you can. You deserve to have what you love. And here, I just saw it. I just thought this was a design, but it's like an eagle drinking from that cup, or a hawk, or whatever bird you want it to be. And you are drinking from this wisdom, and that spirit is holding, and it's cleansing you, and it's quenching you. And it is a gift just for you to have you rise. And then you move towards the flamingo spirit, which is you embrace the in-between with a gentle touch. You embrace not the black and white of everything. White print, white page, black print. Everything has to be like the letter of the law. No, you're embracing the in-between. You're embracing the grays, and you are seeing so much more richness, so much more power, so much more truth from there. And then you move forward to the sandpiper spirit, which says, be playful. Be playful as the world opens up to you. Don't take it all so seriously. Be playful, add joy, add happiness, add beauty, add glory into your life. Be playful as you move away from the I can't into the hell yeah. into the absolutely's, into the I cans. Be playful. Let yourself smile. Let yourself have fun. Let yourself embrace grace, because it moves you to the horse spirit. It moves you to freedom. It moves you to saying freedom is yours, and you've worked so hard on this. Don't be hasty now at the final hour. Don't be hasty in saying, oh, I want this prosperity now and I'm not going to tend my garden well. I just need it all. No, be gentle, be kind, be beautiful. You'll start to see the prosperity come, and you'll start to see the prosperity overflow. You still have to mind the garden. You still have to mind what you are building, the money that is coming in. But this money that is coming in, it brings you freedom, and it brings you what you love. And as it brings you what you love, you are open to infinite possibilities as you embrace the in-between, as you see all the different ways that you can move forward in success, which is given to you by not only believing in Spirit's bigger plan, but being the student of your passion, your creativity, your desire, the way you want to move forward. Your subconscious spirit guide message is the skunk spirit. Know your worth. You might sit there and think a skunk has no worth. They're just stinky, and what the heck do they do? The skunk knows their worth. Know your worth. You have every right to claim your spot in this earth, on this ground, in your life. Know your worth, and do not let anybody veer you from that course. Veer you from that passion. Veer you from that creativity. Veer you from your purpose. They'll be more than willing to. Tell them to shut up. I don't mean to be being so, to the point, but seriously, they have, or rude, but they have no right. So tell them to mind their business and move along. Your subconscious chakra message is peace. This is part of the crown chakra. You are embracing peace. You are moving forward in clarity. You are embracing love, joy, prosperity, success, beauty, and it all comes from opening up your mind to peace, moving forward in a place of serenity and beauty and guidance. This then leads you to the botanical oracle message, which is adaptation. The blackberries. You have them staining your fingers, okay? I always see the blackberries in this. When I was a child, I used to pick blackberries and raspberries with my brothers, and it's such a lovely memory because it was such a part of our summer, and it was so much fun, even though it was dangerous. All the blackberry and raspberry bushes were off this little hill, and you would get tangled in the bushes and pricked and everything like that. But here you're adapting to the situation. You're adapting because you want that sweetness, you want that treat at the end, and here you are doing the same adaptations. You are adapting yourself to the situations that you need in order to succeed, in order to get that rich, blackberry goodness at the end, in order to get what it is that you want. And so you're going to see a bend and a sway and, a reconfiguring of yourself and of what you desire and of the way that you're moving forward. And it's not giving in. It is finding new ways to get to where it is that you want to be. It's adapting to the terrain. It's adapting to, to the challenges set before you. And that makes you just better. It makes you better. Your subconscious message for this whole entire reading is the artist. Now, I was surprised that you didn't get this in your reading. Now, this tarot deck, which I cannot remember the name of this one right now, it was a gift that I got yesterday, and I was so excited to be able to use it. And here, the artist is the vessel of creation, all right? And if it signifies mankind in the show, and it shows you when you need to open yourself to the knowledge around you. And this is what you are doing. You are opening yourself to the knowledge around you, to the creativity around you. And you set aside distractions. You set aside what isn't your truth anymore. What has hurt you, broken your heart. And now you move forward. Now you start to see the beauty in what you are creating. the beauty in what you desire. Subconsciously, you know that there is something so much greater out there for you, that you are moving towards a masterpiece, and you cannot wait, for that masterpiece to come into vision, to come into focus. Your masterpiece is coming into focus. It is taking time, and you are adapting to the situations. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. It was a pleasure to bring you this message from Spirit, and I love you all. Bye.